Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we would learn to create cloud infrastructure using Chef, and I'm using Google Cloud Platform as our cloud infrastructure platform. To start with, we would need a Google Cloud account and a project in which we would create a compute instance, which is a virtual machine in Google's term, and configure it as a Chef workstation or client. In that workstation, we will be installing Chef Google Cloud Cookbook from the Chef supermarket. But first, we would need to create a service account which has project editor privileges so that when we execute the Chef recipe from the Chef workstation, we are able to trigger the resource creation. We would develop a recipe in which we would create a compute instance, a disk, a network, and few more resources. This Chef recipe will be executed using Chef client. So let's see how do we do this. I have logged into my Google Cloud account, and this is my project in which I have already created a virtual machine named Chef Client, and from here you can SSH to the machine. And this is the SSH terminal for that particular machine. I'll pick up the details of the Chef Infra Client package from the downloads.chef.io. Let me pick up the package details and use wget command to download it. Now I'll install the package. So the package is getting installed. And if we do ls, we will see that there is no default folder of Chef created over here. So what we would do, we would create folders for Chef and Cookbook. Before we install cookbooks from the Chef supermarket, we will have to actually do creation of Git repository using git init command in this particular folder and do an empty commit so that we can download the cookbooks from our Chef supermarket. So I'll do git init. And then I'll do a dummy commit with a flag called as -allow-empty so that it allows me to do a empty commit. After this, we would install the cookbook of Google Cloud. And for that, we would be using knife cookbook site install command. And we would give the name of the cookbook as in Google Cloud. So this would take some time to download the cookbook. So the cookbook installation from the Chef supermarket is done. We have the libraries and the dependencies file as well. But if you see, we would not be having the recipes folder over here. So let's go ahead and create that. I've already created a create.rb recipe, which I'll copy it over here and I'll take you through the content of that. In this recipe, we are providing the credentials details, which we would be using to create the resources. I'm setting up an environment variable for that called as cred_path. Then we are creating a disk and we are providing the name for the disk. We are providing the action, that is create. We are providing the source image. It would be booting up with Ubuntu 16.04. The zone in which the disk would be created, the project details, and the credential with which it would be created. Then we are going ahead and creating a network called as my-network-test. And the project is GCP_project using the same credentials. Then I'm creating an IP address named instance-test-IP. And I'm creating an instance at the end. And the instance type or the machine type is N1-standard1. And I'm using the network interface which I have created, the IP address and the disk which I have created on the top in the same recipe. I'm using those details and I'm spinning up a virtual machine in this zone, US West 1A, in the project GCP_project using the same credentials. So this way we would be writing our recipe and we will execute this recipe from the Chef Infra client so that our Google Cloud infrastructure resources are created. So I'll go back to my .chef directory. Here, I will have to export the path of cred_path in GCP_project. So for the credentials and for the GCP project, we will have to set these. I have saved the service account JSON file key in my home directory. So I'll give the complete path of that and I will export that to cred_path. Same way, I would take up the GCP project ID and save it in this variable. So let me go to my console and pick up the project ID. We would pick the project ID, not the name, because the project ID is used in the API calls when we are talking to our Google project. Now we have set both the things. We will execute the Chef client run. It would be executing in local mode and we would provide the run list which we would wish to execute on that particular machine. So here we are providing the recipe cookbook name as Google Cloud and the recipe name as create.rb. I'll close the code and begin the execution of this Chef client run. So the Chef client run has started. It would pick up the recipe from the virtual machine and spin up resources in our Google Cloud account. So I'm giving the name of the cookbook, the recipe name, the execution, steps and all those things, and it would go ahead and spin those resources like the disk, the network, the IP and everything which we have given in the order, and at last it would create a virtual machine. So the recipe execution is finished. We can verify that all the resources are created. The virtual machine is created. We can go to the disk section and check for the disk. We can go to the network section and check if the network is created. So in this way, all the resources which were mentioned in the recipe file is created. So let's recap what we have done. We have created a compute instance in our Google Cloud account, configured as a Chef workstation or client. We created a service account having project editor access, and using this service account keys, the compute instance authenticated to create the resources. We downloaded the Google Cloud Cookbook and libraries from Chef Supermarket, and we created a recipe to spin up Google Cloud resources. And we have executed the create.rb file from our workstation using Chef Run, which is run in local mode. So in the next video, we will learn how to create and configure Docker container. See you then.